Hello. The title is Tandoori Paste and YouTube, and the reason why is because Facebook has turned off all the saving things. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to, over the next couple of weeks, just do my usual things that I cook all the time, so that I can then download them and put them on my YouTube channel. Now, when I've finished the live, I will put a link to my YouTube channel. But if you follow, so I'll send that through. So today I'm going to do tandoori paste. And the reason why is because I've got a whole heap of chicken. And I'm just having, I think it's chicken tikka, or, I'm basically just making tandoori chicken legs. And because I need lots of tandoori paste, because I've run out. So I'll have run out of tandoori paste, so therefore I'm making it, and I'll have extra, and I'll show you what I do with it. 1 tablespoon of coriander seeds. This is an American tablespoon. So Anna Tanya, hello! So nice to see you. Cumin seeds. I've got everything out, I think. Now the reason why I'm dressed like this is because I've just finished my cold therapy, and I have got my swimmers. And I just thought, look, if I don't turn it on, I won't, you won't get. So this is black cardamom. It is different from normal cardamom pods. If you're going to make tandoori paste all the time, it's well worth it. It's not expensive. They just have a better, richer flavour. 10, 2, 4, 6, 8. 1 for good measure. Cloves. This is like, it takes so much longer to put the stuff in than it does to make. So this is Kashmiri chili. It says 2 teaspoons, but this is actually quite hot. And I also use mine for demonstrations, and some people don't like. So I just do basically a very flat teaspoon, because there are people that don't like heat. Turmeric. Now I think I do have more turmeric somewhere. I think I bought my turmeric. Babes! yeah, well, getting there. I've got a bit of clavicle now, which is good. Who knew? So, but what I might do, that's the end of that turmeric. I might. So Tanya, you're gonna get a TM7, honey? I'm just going to see if I've got any more turmeric anywhere. I'm sure I've got turmeric in all sorts of places. Nah. So, this is what you can do. Because I'm very clever, and I have friends who made your raspberry and white chocolate muffins this week. Oh yeah, they're so good. And you know what? You can do blueberry and dark chocolate. You can do whatever you like. Any flavour. I made blackberry ones with milk chocolate the other day. So I'm just going to add in I'm going to chop that. This is a frozen piece of turmeric. So I'm just going to cut that. Hopefully it will let me cut it. Oh, yes. Oh. So now I've got some frozen and normal turmeric. Shout out to Hannah in Airlie Beach, one of my friends and customers who sent me a whole heap of turmeric. Yeah. So do you have a 6, Tanya? I can't remember. I think you do have a 6. Right. Ground cinnamon. 2 teaspoons. Lord, I'm still having a love affair. Well, you know what? We're all having a love affair with our TM6. That's why at the moment I'm selling. What's a great combo? Oh yeah, blackberry and we're all having a love affair with our TM6s. We love them. Oh yeah, no, I've already earned it. I will. I've already got the pre-sales ready to go. A TN7, I think we're being trained at the end of May. So they might be here a little bit earlier than they thought. So it's all very exciting. But you know what? We love our TM6. I love my TM6. And I tell you what, I'm going to be using it for a long, long, long time till I get my second bowl on the 7. Because I don't know what I'm going to... Oh, I've run out of salt. Just getting salt. I knew I had some. So this is, if you don't know me, I have a whole blog on salt. This is my salt of choice, Murray River pink salt. Low food miles. It's never going to run out. Helps with the desalinization of the Murray River. Has just as many vitamins and minerals as pink Himalayan salt. Do yourself a favour. Get it. Right. So now I've got to put it in here. So fill up my salt container. Any reason why I don't put vegetable stock in this is because I don't have any. I've only got chicken salt, and sometimes I have customers that are. So it's a tablespoon. I have customers that are vegetarian and vegan. Brown sugar. Now it asks for 60 grams of brown sugar. I don't put it in because hubby does keto. Keen to see how robust it is. I love how practical and user. Yeah. From what I'm going to get to see it on Friday, so I'll be able to take some photos and report back if I've got to get an MRI of my leg, of my knee. It's very sore. I need to concentrate, Tanya. What do I need? Tomato paste, 120 grams. I didn't get that out. I was going to get it. Yeah, it's very heavy. Like it's about 2 kilos heavier than the 6, and it is, you know, they've got a whole lot of stuff crammed in there. It looks amazing, actually. I'm very excited to have a little looky. But there's lots of things, you know. This one's white. But look. If you don't care about the latest and greatest, the deal with the TM6 with the $1,000 worth of extras is phenomenal. So let me know. If you want a pre-sale, go to contact me and I'll register you. Oh, oopsie daisy. I just added 30 grams of oil. I wasn't supposed to do that yet. Minced garlic. Okay, so instead of making garlic paste, I make it easier for myself and buy this beautiful minced organic garlic that doesn't have any crap in it. And I use that because, you know, peeling 120 grams of garlic's a pain in the ass. Oh, sorry. Excuse my language. And then, and I always have those in my fridge just in cases. I'm going to get that off the edge because I think there's only just 80 grams in here. 80 grams of ginger. Look, it's not hard to make this stuff, and you could just put normal garlic and normal ginger, but I'm just being a lazy boo. And that doesn't even have, so that doesn't even have 80 grams in it. You just know we all fall in want. It's so true. And look, you know, Tanya, you should become a consultant. You can earn it for free, you know. So that's what I would do. Well, that's what I did to earn my TM31 back in the day. It's such a great deal, such a great time to come on as a consultant, you know. I just think that it's, you know, great side hustle, great cash. Everyone can always use some extra cash every month, can't they? And then you earn it for free. And then you know, the best thing about being a consultant is you get training, free training. So you really learn how to use your Thermomix to the best of its ability. And I think out of everything else, even if you can afford a TM7, come on, be a consultant, earn the TM7, even if you only stay for a couple of months, just really learn how to use it. I mean, you know, I think that's a fantastic thing just there. All right, so I put in 40, so I only need 160 mils of olive oil. So the tandoori paste isn't cheap, but the flavour you get from it, and there's so many recipes, so many recipes. Right. Now, I put too much olive oil in, but you get that. That is a really great point right there. It's right, Tanya. And so I would love for about 3 or 4 of you to come on, come join Rebecca's team. We can all have fun together. Right. Okay, speed 9. That's the other thing. I'm just putting some salt over these chicken thighs. And got my yogurt. Right, so let's put this Right, so now I want tandoori paste. So I'm going to put in, so this is how I divvy it up. Tandoori, 90 grams. And the reason why I do 90 grams is because there's a fantastic recipe on the Thermomix called creamy chicken curry. Transfer into sterilised jar. So it's called creamy chicken curry, and it uses 90 grams of, look at that. There's no light on my thing anymore. And it uses 90 grams of tandoori paste. So I like to have two of those. So 90. What do I do with that lid? Tandoori 90. Tandoori 90 grams. So at least I know that if I have a demonstration, hello Shannon, if I have a demonstration, I know that I've got a 90 grammer, because that is one that I often do at demos, because it's such a, it just shows the versatility of the Thermomix, and it's so tasty. So that's my 90s, and I've dropped, wasted some tandoori paste. Right, So as you can see, you've got this amazing pack full of flavour, and it takes longer to put the ingredients in than it does to actually make it. All right, so this one's going to be 120 grams. Now, can anyone guess why this one is 120 grams? No takers. It's because that's how much you need for one portion of butter chicken. Now, if you are making this for your family and you have a big family, tandoori paste, 120, then you would put it in larger portions, like what I'm going to do now. So, because when I make butter chicken, I never make 100 grams of chicken. I always make over 2 kilos, sometimes 3, but I only make, put it this way, I make a double batch of sauce, a double batch of tandoori. Oh, I don't know, but anyway, I use 240. So this is a double batch of chicken, but in a double batch, I put nearly 3 kilos of chicken. And so I make the sauce in the Thermomix, and then I cook the chicken in a pot and throw the sauce in and let it cook while the rice is cooking. Oh, that's a bit too much. And then there should be about 90 grams left to put on my chicken. Hello, Kerry. How good am I? Tandoori paste, 240 grams. So there we go. We've got, so out of this, I'm having tandoori chicken legs. I've got a butter chicken. I've got 290 grams for the chicken curry now, or you can combine these and do a bigger butter chicken. And I've got 3 kilos of butter chicken here. So that's 4 meals I've made. Well, you know, almost. And now this is going over the top of this chicken. And it's about 90 grams. I can tell you because I've done it many, many times. I've done this. Now, can you make a double batch of the tandoori paste? Yes, you can. I do find it's a little grittier. So my advice would be is to do this and then make a second batch, which is not what I'm going to do because I've run out of cinnamon and turmeric, ground turmeric. So unless I can find some, which I'll probably put it somewhere. No, I don't think I've got any turmeric, but I could just use the fresh stuff. It's just as tasty. All right. Now, I am just going to pop in, because I'm not using this for butter chicken, I'm just going to pop this. Just because I'm just making the tandoori. Turbo. Let's spin these blades. And as there's a bit of water in there, so hopefully it'll, hi Shannon, hopefully it will, oh, you're back. And so hopefully that'll wash the lid a little bit. And so these are going in the freezer. They don't take very long to defrost. That didn't work very well because there wasn't enough water. Anyway. So there you go. That's my tandoori paste. And I'm going, once the live's over, I will put the link to my YouTube into the comments. So if you're searching for something, that's not on my page because Facebook's deleting everything after 30 days. We can't hold it for any longer anymore. Because Thermomix is, not Thermomix, because Facebook is doing that. I'm going to save all my clips on the YouTube channel, which I've always had. I've had it for years, but before Facebook did lives, I used to do videos. And then I'm just going to put, like, that's enough. Just a couple tablespoons of yogurt. Now look away if you've got issues with people touching chicken with their hands. What I will do is I will wash. But it's pretty good because, you know, it's just for me. So nobody else is eating it. All right, so, and then I just do this and I just marinate. And this is an old school Tupperware marinator. I reckon these are going to become very expensive to purchase because they are just like the best. I wish I'd have got a second one. I should have got a second one while they were still in stock. But unfortunately, Tupperware has gone the way of the world. Yeah, and so I just want to make sure that these are all nice and marinated, sitting in the marinade. I know it's really gross, but I don't have any sort of neurodivergent issue with touching food. And I know it's a real thing and people have to wear gloves and all that sort of stuff, but I don't have to do that, fortunately. Now, don't forget to scrape your hands though, because you want all that yummy tandoori paste in there. And this is actually going to go in the fridge and marinate. And I'm cooking it tonight. I possibly should leave it for another day and cook it tomorrow. So we'll see. I'm just going to get a bit of paper towel. And so that's an easy thing to do with your tandoori paste. You know, it's a quick, easy dinner. After this is marinated, I just throw it in a baking dish in the oven and cook it for 45 minutes or however long you want to cook your chicken. You can just do plain thighs. I just prefer chicken that's got the bone in because I think it's just got a lot more flavour. And so there you go. There's my tandoori paste. Don't forget to go and subscribe to my YouTube channel when I put it in the comments. Okay, see you later. Bye.